What's up, everybody? You're very welcome back. I told you I'd only be a minute. Speaking of minutes, take a minute to look at the scoreline. Liverpool 5, Manchester United bagel. Liverpool 5, Manchester United bagel. This is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. Mohamed Salah has gone to Old Trafford and reiterated that he is the best player in the world by banging in a hat-trick and putting what I believe should be the final nail in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's coffin as manager of Manchester United. Can I get an amen? That's what I'm talking about. 5-0. 5-0. Woo! There we go, folks. Loads to get through. I hope you're happy because I'm absolutely smiling ear to ear. 5-0. 5-0. Did I mention it was 5? Ladies and gentlemen, this half an hour of gloating is going to be brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. If you want to browse the internet, use Netflix libraries from USA, Japan or anywhere else, you want to go and get the zone from another country, do all the things that you can do with a VPN service, don't forget to check out our friends at Surfshark. You can get 83% off and 3 months completely free by using our link and the discount code AnfieldAgenda at checkout. Surfshark will secure your data with industry-leading measures using uncrackable encryption and the most secure up-to-date VPN protocols. Don't miss out on it, ladies and gentlemen. I hear that Mohamed Salah uses it when he's watching back his clips after he scores a hat-trick. Can't say it for certain, but it's what I've heard, ladies and gentlemen. It's what I've heard. Moaz said, I predicted Mahala? We predicted a Salondor hat-trick, let's call it that way. And you did, mate. You did predict a hat-trick. And I gave you credit in the live chat as well. I couldn't remember who it was. But Ronaldo, you're done, sir. Move over. There's a new king. His name is Mohammed. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go, ladies and gentlemen? Look, we're going to give you guys a chance to vote for all of the player ratings. Don't go anywhere. We need your help. We're going to give you guys a chance to vote for your Anfield Agenda Man of the Match. And I want you guys to gloat as much as you want in the chat. It is your time. It is your place. And the boys have done it. 5-0. 5 of them. Woo! I'm crying, said Breezy. It's alright, mate. It happens to the best of us. If you're not shedding a little tear of happiness right now, there's probably something wrong with you. 5-0 at Old Trafford. 5-0 at Old Trafford, ladies and gentlemen. Right, where do we start with this? Well, let's go through the goals one by one before we really get stuck into it. The first goal was, I think, a microcosm of our season so far. Beautiful, incisive passing. All the way from Alisson, all the way till it finishes with Naby Keita side-footing it past the helpless David De Gea into the bottom of the net. And I think the best images around that entire game was when the camera panned to Sir Alex Ferguson in Old Trafford, puffing out his cheek going, and then cut to Sir King Kenny Dalglish absolutely rolling around in fits of laughter, big beautiful smile on his face. We've taken over Old Trafford. It's ours. We own it. Bin it off. It's a dump. We are the kings. Bow down and show the respect that we deserve. 5-0! 5 at Old Trafford. Woo! 5-0. Woo! Right. Let's get into it, Crosby. Let's get going. Player ratings time, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you guys get to have your say on what score these guys get. I'm not even going to do my player ratings today. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All around. Everybody gets 10s. Let me just take 1 second to say something semi-serious. Paul Pogba's challenge on Naby Keita was that of a petulant little shit. It was cowardly and it was despicable, and if Naby Keita is injured because of that cowardly challenge by Paul Pogba, he should get a very hefty fucking ban. Once again, we see Ronaldo getting petulant and losing the plot, kicking out with Curtis Jones' yellow card. Paul Pogba's challenge was a cowardly challenge, two-footed, out of control, reckless, and the shithouse knew what he was doing. So I hope that Naby Keita is okay. I hope that he makes a swift recovery, because yet again today, he was outstanding in that game. Outstanding. Right, ladies and gents, let's get going with the player ratings. Let's start off with Alisson Becker in goal, ladies and gents. What are you guys saying about it? I'm giving everybody 10s today, so don't mind what I have to say, but it's over to you guys now. Connor's going to put the vote up in the chat.
My laptop's absolutely shit in the bed, so I don't know.
He's not going to be able to put the chat in because his laptop's shit in the bed.
Do it for yours if you want.
Yeah, do it for mine. Here, you can sit down and do it if you want. You will. Connor's going to lash it in there now, 1 sec. See, we're working on the fly here today. Don't worry, we'll get there. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie, surely he gets the sack. Surely he gets the sack. Right, Allison here. Connor putting the scores in. Boom. You'll love to see it. I think today we can probably do it a bit different. Just go 10, 9, 8, 7 because no one's getting below a fucking 7, are they? Connor's working furiously here to get it done. Oh, get that over here. There you go.
What means if you were still on?
You go 7. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, have your chance to vote now. We've got the first poll in. Alison Becker. What score? Connor, what would you give? While you're here beside me, close to the microphone, what score would you give Alison today?
10.
10. Sounds like a plan to me. Again, wasn't asked to do a whole lot, but what he did well. Blocking Ronaldo's shot. Probably that and a few other bits and pieces. Again, let's just wait for the chat. It's looking like a solid 10 here to me, Mr. Crosby.
It's going to be 10, to be honest.
It's going to be 10s. It's just going to be a glow fest. And look, enjoy it. It's our right to do so. I'd say we couldn't nail that one now. Let's see what he gets. Alright, cool. I'll do that from now on then. Right, first one up. Alison Becker. You guys, in the Anfield Agenda audience, have given Alison Becker a score of shock horror 10. 72% of the vote have given him a 10. Now we move on to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Next up, ladies and gentlemen. Again, show today, pure quality from Trent. Back to his brilliant best. Back to his swashbuckling best. We were wondering, is there going to be a chance for United to get in at us when the fullbacks attack? Will Trent be turned? Nope, not a bit of it today. Trent Alexander-Arnold put on another masterclass. You know it's all 10s for me, ladies and gentlemen. But over to you now in the chat. The vote is up. You can have your say on what Trent gets today in the game. I'm imagining you're going to be with me on this one. I'm imagining we're going to be talking all 10s here because how could we not? He got an assist today, didn't he?
He did.
He got an assist for...
First goal. Or second goal, Jota.
Yeah, for Jota's goal. Yeah, I was thinking he played that one across. Trent was amazing today, by the way. And again, you've seen him creeping into midfield at times. So yes, there we go. Again, you guys have voted. 73% of the Anfield Agenda audience have given Trent Alexander-Arnold a score of 10 out of 10 for today's game. Moving on to Diogo, or to who's next? Who are we moving on to? Van Dijk, sorry. Do you know what? Again, I got to give credit to Klopp here today because when I seen the centre-back pairing today and I seen that Joel Matip wasn't on the pitch, I got worried. But I want to give massive credit to Canade who helped Van Dijk again. And I thought, it's very difficult to pick which one of the centre-backs was better today. They both did the jobs magnificently. But what an introduction that is for Canade. Let me see though, Van Dijk, what are you guys saying in the chat? Probably one of the easiest games Connor Van Dijk's going to have in a while. I mean, you wouldn't be usually saying that at Old Trafford, but you guys have a chance now to vote for Virgil van Dijk. See what you guys think. Again, it's looking like a landslide of 10s here, ladies and gentlemen. Van Dijk, let's wait and see. I'll do that next one for you if you want. Virgil van Dijk, 76% of the Anfield Agenda audience have given Virgil van Dijk a score of 10. Let's move on to his centre-back partner today. Joanne has put a game over super sticker in as well. Thank you, Joanne. Look, moving on to Canade, I think he deserves some special attention today because I was nervous seeing his name on the team sheet. But one thing I always say is Jurgen Klopp does not play somebody until he thinks they are ready. That was a coming-of-age performance today for Ibrahima Canade. It's going to be a big, tough decision now for Joel Matip. Will the manager put him back in for the League Cup? Will he put him back in next Saturday at 3 p.m? I don't know, because Canade has given him a headache. But you know what? It's a type of headache that the manager will want. So let's end that poll, and you guys get a chance to vote on Robbo. What's going on here? Robbo was absolutely excellent today. So you guys have given a score of 10 out of 10. Again, for Ibrahima Canade today. 80% of the Anfield Agenda audience given Ibrahima Canade a score of 8 out of 10. Robbo at left back. I thought he was certainly one of the best players on the park today.
Definitely
Andy Robertson.
Shaw, anyway, that for certain.
Yeah, there was a lot of people having a pop at me when I did my combined 11 during the week of both sides, and I put Andy Robertson in ahead of Luke Shaw. And look, I thought that I was very fair about this because I said to me Luke Shaw was probably the best left back in the Premier League last season, but Robbo is a better fullback. Some United fans took a bit of umbrage with that one, but I think Robbo's performance today and Liverpool's performance as a whole shows that we have the better fullbacks, we have the better defence. I've given him a score of 10 out of 10. Let's see what you guys do. PC Drat, thank you very much for the comment, mate. Said Canade settled in nicely. Mo is God. And again, the Anfield Agenda audience haven't let us down, ladies and gentlemen. Was this Robbo's one we're doing now?
Robbo, yeah.
For Robbo, you guys have voted and given him, shock horror, a score of 10 out of 10. I love it. Let's keep it going. Let's move into the midfield now. Our captain, Jordan Henderson. Fabinho, bit of a shock to us all today. We didn't know that Fabinho wasn't going to play in the build-up to the game. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp has said that he's got a knee injury and wasn't able to play today. So we had Jordan Henderson slip into the defensive midfield role. And again, midfield was exquisite. Absolutely dominated. We knew United were going to go with McTominay and Fred. We knew that was going to be fairly straightforward work if we showed up. And I said it all week. If Liverpool come and play, Liverpool win this game and win this game at a canter. And we did come and play and we did win the game at a canter. Right, we'll end that one. Jordan Henderson, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have had a chance to vote for Jordan Henderson. And we will be asking for your man of the match at the end today. So I don't know how we're going to... I think we're just going to have to put it to the chat and let them put the names in because...
There's more than 4.
Yeah, there's more than 4. Look, the answer is the Salon d'Or. I'm all over the place here. I don't care. This is probably going to be the least professional thing I've ever done. No, I won't. Who are we kidding? Jordan Henderson, shock horror. 72% of you guys have voted 10 out of 10 for Hendo as well. Next one up on the chopping block is Milner? Keita. Oh, look. 10 out of 10. Who are we kidding?
What a shock.
10 out of 10 for Naby Keita. I thought Keita was absolutely excellent today. And right from the start, winning balls back high up the pitch, intercepting, cutting out the danger in midfield, and most importantly, got us off to a great start as well with that goal. And what a goal it was. And Naby Keita was the one who calmly side-footed past David De Gea. But let's take it right back to how that goal started. He was absolutely sensational in the build-up. It was just bang, 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 bang. If my memory is correct, it was Alisson to Van Dijk to Robertson, Robertson to Jota, Jota to Salah, Salah out right-hand side to Naby Keita, Keita side-footed into the goal. If my memory is right, that's how it went. And it'll be lost. It'll be lost in the highlights of the game, but that was an exquisite goal that was worthy of starting any game. Loads of people asking me to call Goldbridge. He's doing his post-match show. You know, he's my mate. I will wind him up, but I want to let him do his show and get his work out of the way because, it's going to be box office and I'll be watching it back later on. Right, you guys have had a chance to vote and you have given Naby Keita, shock horror, a score of 10 out of 10 today. There you go. Look, it wouldn't be fair for me to call Mark. It's not the right thing to do. I'm a classy operator. He wouldn't do it to me.
He's talking to 73,000 people right now.
Yeah, he's talking to 73,000 people about why they got their asses handed to them. So we'll let that go. Right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, for the vote is James Milner today. Somebody, unfortunately, Milner had to go off first half with an injury. Again, we hope it's not serious. What leads me to believe it wasn't serious was the fact that he didn't go down the tunnel. He stayed in the dugout and was having a conversation with who was it he was having a conversation with? Kostas Tsimikas, and he seemed alright. So hopefully it wasn't anything too serious, excuse me. Right, James Milner. Oh, shock horror. Milner's getting a 10 out of 10 as well for you guys in the chat. There you go. James Milner. Boom. Done. 10 out of 10. You love to see it. Now we move on to the sexy end of the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the front three. And can we put an 11 in for Mo? 11. Who's first up?
Go Jota first.
Diogo Jota, first one up in your Anfield Agenda player ratings, ladies and gentlemen. 10 for me, shock horror. 10 it's all 10s around today for me. But you guys have a chance to ratify the 10 that Lord Houlden has put out there. Let's wait and see what you guys have gone for. Well, we'll give it a minute or two to vote, to be fair. Yeah, put 11 up for Mo. That's what everybody's saying. Chat says call Mark after post-match. I'll message him later on. I've got another post-match to do, by the way. Don't be going anywhere, because when I finish and I want to gloat a little bit more with the boys, I'm going to be joined by Paddy Murphy and Kyle from Nothing But Reds. In about 15 minutes, we'll have a chat around the game with the two lads where we're really going to brag and we're really going to enjoy it and we're really going to rub it in for any United fans that are watching. Right, we'll end the Diogo Jota poll and we move on then to Bobby, but let's see what Diogo Jota got for you guys. He was really good today, Diogo. Got himself a good goal as well, but today's all about one man, isn't it? Today's all about one man, Mohamed Salah, let's be honest. 69%, hello Sailor, 69% of you guys voted Diogo Jota to get a score of 10 out of 10 today. Bangladesh is in the house as well with Yasin. How are you, dude? Welcome in. Next up is Bobby Firmino.
That's Salah.
It's Salah, is it? Yeah. Salah. Next up is Salah. I said Salah. I don't know where this Bobby Firmino nonsense came from. Not even a yellow for us today, by the way. 19 attempts at Old Trafford. 8 on target. Absolutely destroyed. Mohamed Salah. If ever there was a show for an 11, The Salon d'Or. That's what the award should be called now. They should just rename it. Just give it to the man because he is an absolute god. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Hat-trick at Old Trafford. I said it during the game. That's legacy shit right there, ladies and gentlemen. A hat-trick at Old Trafford. That is legacy stuff. Right, Mohamed Salah. Oh, look. How is it even only 96%? Do you know what I mean? How is it only 96%? Mohamed Salah gets 11 out of 10. We've redone maths. We've changed the world. Physics doesn't count anymore. Mohamed Salah, 11. Last up, Bobby Firmino. Let's go with Bobby Firmino now.
We're doing a second Salah poll with the infinity symbols.
We're doing a second Salah poll with infinity symbols. I love it. I love it. We're just creating here, influencing the shit out of stuff. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just looking around trying to figure out where all these things are popping up from. But I'm in my element here, ladies and gentlemen. Salah gets infinity. Shock horror. Infinity. Last one up then, Bobby Firmino, and then I'm going to be asking you guys for your man of the match. So, when we get the Bobby Firmino 10 out of the way, let's ask you guys for your Anfield agenda man of the match today, because I know Mohamed Salah will get the headlines, and rightly so, but there were some damn fine performances right around the pitch today. Again, I want to give a special mention to Naby Keita. Until Paul Pogba's cowardly challenge on him, I thought Naby Keita stepped up today and showed us why Jurgen Klopp showed faith in him, keeps believing in him, because that was a quality performance from Naby. He was sensational, absolutely sensational. Kanade as well, coming of age performance from him. Right, again, a couple more seconds and then I'm going to ask you guys for your man of the match. So we'll wait for this poll to end. We'll announce that Bobby's gotten a 10 out of 10. We'll all gloat, we'll laugh, we'll go ha ha ha. What?
I think the sub was worth doing.
Nah, no. Klopp.
Yeah.
Klopp and me. Bobby gets a 10 out of 10, 67%. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to be getting stuck into the actual crux of the game in a couple of minutes, so don't worry. We're just having a glow here. We're having a bit of fun. Right, we'll vote for Klopp, and then I'm going to ask you guys for your man of the match. So give us a vote on Jurgen Klopp. Did he get his tactics right today? Did he? Course he did. Course he did. Jurgen Norbert Klopp will absolutely get a 10 out of 10. He got it absolutely spot on. You know, midfield has been an issue for us. It's going to be continue to be a headache now that looks like Keita's injured, maybe Milner's injured. Hopefully, Thiago gets back sooner rather than later. Yeah, Kloppo, 96% so far in the chat. You love to see it. Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me, how does it feel for him? Legacy 1, 2, 3. It is fucking beautiful. Honestly, this is the best weekend of football I think I've had in many a moon. Absolutely wonderful. Jurgen Klopp gets 10 out of 10, 96%. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know who's your Anfield Agenda man of the match. Post into the chat now and tell me what name you guys want to put forward for the Anfield Agenda man of the match. It's your birthday and this is a perfect present, says Mohammed. Happy birthday, Mohammed. And yeah, absolutely, it was Connor's birthday yesterday as well. And what a birthday present this is. 23, Connor. They nearly scored a goal for every one of your years.
No, nearly there.
Loads of Ollie shouts for man of the match.
There's an Ollie poll up there now.
Yeah, Ollie's up as well. Sakamore at the wheel. This is actually the closest poll we've had by a mile. Salah man of the match. Again, it has to be, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It has to be Mohamed Salah. But look, let me just get serious for a second today. I want to give a special mention to Naby Keita and to Ibrahim Kanade. To me, the two risks from Jurgen Klopp today, the two big calls that he made ahead of the team selection, and he didn't let them down in any way, shape or form. Ibrahim Kanade looked absolutely mustard out there today. His recovery pace, as was pointed out by one of you guys in the live chat as well, his recovery pace was nothing short of phenomenal, and he helped Virgil van Dijk. It was an easy enough afternoon for them, but he helped Virgil van Dijk right the way through the game. Sensational. Absolutely sensational. Naby Keita, I just really feel sorry that he wasn't able to see out the game because of that tackle by Pogba, because Naby Keita was sublime today. And if we can get Naby back to that level of form, that level of confidence, in a system that, let's be honest, suits him on that left-hand side, I think the world is his oyster. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm so proud of those boys today because they went to Old Trafford. We spoke all week about the fact that, alright, this could be a game where form goes out the window. Where do the United players stand up? Do they show the heart and desire that the manager and the fans will have called for? No. They went into the shells and they capitulated. As soon as the first goal went in, it looked like the floodgates could open. They did open, and Mohamed Salah opened his arms and danced his way through them and took the match ball home with him. We are witnessing a truly special player. at Liverpool Football Club. There is no, does he get a new contract anymore? It is a matter of time until that piece of paper gets signed and put back across the desk, because our owners, our manager, our fans, our players, the staff around Kirby, every single person, man, woman and child knows that Mohamed Salah is the best footballer in the world right now. He said it himself, he will happily finish his career at Liverpool Football Club. He knows he's worshipped, he knows he's loved. And my God, is he putting in the performances, ladies and gentlemen. That is 10 games in a row Mohamed Salah has scored in. A hat-trick away at Old Trafford in the Premier League as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, the real, really fun post-match reaction is coming up in 3 minutes' time. Myself, Paddy Murphy and Kyle from Nothing But Reds are going to be gloating our asses off. Don't go anywhere. The link is at the top of the live chat right now. Thank you to our sponsor Surfshark as well. Don't forget you can get 83% off and 3 months entirely free in the world's best VPN provider. Use Surfshark, use our link and the discount code Anfield Agenda to get 83% off and free shipping. Access the world's largest Netflix library, including USA and Japan, completely anonymously. Whether you're out and about on public Wi-Fi, they've got you covered with industry-leading data encryption and the best secure VPN protocol. Surfshark, ladies and gentlemen, have got you covered. If you want to go and you want to have a little look to see how maybe Eastern Europe are talking about the game, Surfshark. You want to go over to America and see how they're reacting to the game, Surfshark, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I will be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. The fun isn't stopping on Anfield Agenda. Up the mother